Hi friends, welcome back. Naji here. So we are continuing our discussions on LangGraph, and especially we were discussing on the controlling the size of the history data, right? So in our last video we discussed about like trimming the history data, and in this video we will be discussing on how can we reduce the history data, the size of the history data using summarization method. Okay. So I will show you what we are going to achieve. So this is what we are going to uh, achieve, or this is what we are going to create the land graph. So here we will have a starter node will be there, then we will have another node that is called the summarization node. So once the summarization is done, the summarized message will be passed on to the model, that is another function that is called the call model. Then call model will execute it, then this will end the process. So this is what we are going to achieve. So to summarize a method, we can do our own custom method, but we will be make use of a land graph method that is called the summarization node. We will be make use of that, and it has a lot of parameters like the maximum token and the token limit to after summarization, like how much token it has to be there, and we can say that when we need to trigger the summarization, like at what threshold we need to trigger the summarization. All those properties are there with the summarize method. Then once that is met, it will summarize the data, then summarize message will be passed on to the call model. The call model will execute the based on the summarized data, then it will give us the result based on the input. So that is how this works, and we will see how can we implement this in our code. Okay, so I have my Visual Studio Code is open. Okay, so I have my environment.env file is there, in which I have my OpenAI key is also there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to import few packages. I can import any, and also I can import the type tick. Execute it. So let me see it. Do a restart. It's not typed. Okay, now it's fine. So let me import few more packages, that is LangChain.chat model. I can import init chat model. Okay, again it has some issues with the autocomplete. Let me save and open it again. Okay, now the autocomplete is working, and I have imported the necessary packages. Now we can start creating a model. So here I can have a init chat model. I can initialize model. Currently I am going to use the GPT-4o. Now I can set a summarization model. So this will be model.bind. I am looking into maximum token. I can set a maximum token is equal to 128. Okay. So this is my summarization model. Here I am going to create two state. Okay. So one is the state that is used by the land graph. Can import from the message state. Here we will have the context. So the context will be dict, and this will be strname. So message state, we need to import the message state here. Let me set the message state. Okay, now we are good. No, we are not good. Message state is not defined. Let me execute it again. Okay, should be working fine. Maybe some spelling issues. Okay, now it is message state. Now I can define another state. This can be used by our call model. Here I can say input state, I can say this will be type break, and here we will be two parameters, that one is the summarized message which is a type of list, I can say it's a any message. Now similar to earlier, I can have a context, this will be dict str any. So we have our state is ready. Now we can first define our summarization model. Okay, so summarization node, I can say as a summarization node. Okay, so this summarization node is from the LangMem. Okay, so you guys have to install the LangMem. So this I have shown in our last video also. Okay, so here what I am going to do, I am going to give some input parameters here. First I need to specify the model. So the model will be summarization node, and I can set the maximum tokens that can be generated, that is 256. Okay, then max token before summary. Okay, so here we are specifying how much, when it need to be triggered. So I am just saying that it is 123, just giving some random number, and I am saying the maximum summary token that will be 128. Okay, now maybe I can mention the token counter. Token counter will be like how we are going to count the token, that is the count token approximately. So this also we are importing, you can see LangChain core messages util, there is a package called count token approximately. So that is what we are going to use here. Okay, so we are ready with our summarization token, and just it is a good practice to see like what is there in the summarization node. So just click on this. So here we can see this a package details will be here. We can see the model can be given, and maximum token and max token before summary, all those details that we can see here. See, also it is using some prompt. We can override this prompt if needed, but we are going to keep the existing prompt itself. See how this output message key. So this is the output message key. It's a summarized message. Okay, its value is summarized message. If you go down here, maybe we can see its argument. So output message key, the key in the state update that contain the list of updated message. So by default the output message key is different from the input message key. This is done to decouple the summarized message from the main list of messages in the graph state. You should only make them to same if you want to override the same. Okay, so this is some kind of a description that is saying. So the ideally what they are saying is that, okay, so what we are getting from the summarized node, we will be getting a summarized message that we will be getting. Okay, that's why we are giving the summarized message here. Okay, I hope it's clear. Okay, I just, no need to understand that, but I just want to show you this. If you have like any question, just go and check the details, and you will able to give the how they have implemented this. This is also good to know. Okay, so here we can see the summarization message and token, everything that we can see here. Okay, so let me go back here. I don't want to spend much time there. Okay, so we have our summarization node is there. Now I can call for the call model. Okay, so the call model actually getting a state, that is LLM input state. Okay, so what this does is it will create a response. The response will be model.invoke. I can pass my state. Okay, so this will be summarized message. Okay, now I can return a message. Now I can send the response. Okay, so we are done with our basic functioning. Now we can start building the graph. For that, what I'm going to do, we can create a in-memory check pointer. Memory saver can be used. Now we can create a builder. This will be our state graph builder, and we will be passing the state. Now builder dot add node, I can add summarize. So this will be summarization node. Now we can add node. Okay, so this will be call model. I can say it as a call model. So we have our two models are there. Now we can start binding them. Okay, I'm going to add edge. So first will be the start, then we will be going to the summarize. Okay, then from the summarize we will be triggering the call model as I showed earlier. Alright, now what we are going to do, we are going to compile it. I can say builder.compile. I can pass the check pointer here, check pointer, and let me execute it. So the execution part is done. Now let's have the config. Here we will be passing the configurable. Here I am going to say thread ID, this will be 1. Now just invoke it. Okay, so I can say graph.invoke. Just pass the messages. Here I can say hi, my name is Bob. Right, then I am passing the config. Let me execute it. Okay, here I am getting an error. Let me see what is the error. I'm checking the thread ID spelling, it's configurable, it's not right, configurable. Okay, it's always the spelling mistake. Now let me execute it. The execution is in progress. Again, error, you are exceed the current quota, please check your plan. Okay, okay, fine. So I need to change, I need to recharge my OpenAI key. So let me do that. So I have updated my key and I have added few more invoke method. I have triggered few more invoke method. One is like graph.invoke. I am saying that hi, my name is Bob. Then I am saying that okay, write a short poem about cats. So these are the two methods that I have passed. Now let me execute one more thing. I am going to ask. Okay, I just did a copy and paste. I am going to ask what is my name. Okay, so what is my name. Okay, so let me execute it. Okay, here I am getting an error, so runnable callback. So let me go here, some issue. Okay, so here I made a mistake. This is not the summarization node, this will be summarization model. Okay, now let me execute it again. Okay, now I am executing it again. It says unexpected keyword argument, that is max token. Okay, let me go back and check this. I'm getting so many errors. So this is the summarization model and this is max underscore tokens. The spelling is correct, that is 256 max tokens before summary, which is 123, which is also correct, and max summary token, which is 128, then token counter, which is also correct. Okay, now let me see the input. So here also I can say this will be max tokens. Okay, so we should take care of all those spelling errors. Okay, it's good that we are getting these errors and I'm able to fix it in front of you. Okay, so this is executing. Okay, So the execution is done. Now we are getting the final response. Let me print the final response. Okay, so here we can see these are the messages that we have already asked, like, hi, my name is Bob. Then the AI says, oh, how can I assist you today? And we are saying, write a poem about cats. So it says about some what we call some poem, and again we are asking what is my name, right? So in this case it says that your name is Bob. Okay, as mentioned earlier in the conversation. See, look on this summary. Okay, here we can see the summary is that, okay, it's a running summary which says that the Bob introduced himself and asked to assist, for which I replied and offered help. He then requested a short poem about cat which I provided. Okay, so see, like here, like this is actually summarizing the data, and it is trying to keep all the important thing with respect to the conversation, right? So in this way we will able to get, or we will able to keep the context of the conversation compared with the trimming of the history. Okay, in trimming of the history it will trim the data, then we will not able to get the what we called what happened before trimming, we will miss that. But here it will try to generalize it, but again when the conversation is become too big, then here also there is a chance to lose the context thing, okay, or the context of the conversation. Okay, so in that case we may have to go with the long term memory that we can discuss in our next video. Okay, so that's about in this video. Please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.